What is going on, crypto family? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Roaring Kitty and some exciting news, guys. So before I dive too deeply into this video, do me a huge favor, smash that like button, consider subscribing. Definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinion about today's video. So currently right now, we're seeing Bitcoin above 110K. That definitely puts a smile on my face anytime I see Bitcoin above 110K. It just lets me know that all-time highs is right around the corner, because again, it could literally just get to all-time highs today, tomorrow, at any given time, because it's really not that far away. Ethereum, it's having a nice push as well too, so things are starting to rebound in the overall market. Now, most people think, or some people think that, oh, 4-year cycle, 4-year cycle, 4-year cycle, but the what I'm currently seeing right now is a morphation, a morph in the market, meaning take away that 4-year cycle analysts, or what you call them, out your head, and actually just look at the chart and just play it based upon what Bitcoin is currently doing. And Bitcoin right now, in my opinion, is extremely undervalued, and it is constantly under attack as soon as we see tariffs and stuff like that. So things are just delayed in a sense. So, but that's all I have to say right now about Bitcoin. I'll make a separate video just to be able to go a little bit more in depth. But now on to the Roaring Kitty side of things. Roaring Kitty, guys, one thing that I've always say, Roaring Kitty gives the investors, give the everyday average Joe the ability to take control of their financial situation. You know, it is going to cost you something outside of just buying the token. It is going to cost you to invest your time into it. So how do you invest your time into it? I always say rating and shilling, rating and shilling. Make posts daily. Tell somebody about Roaring Kitty. And the fruit of doing that is this. This is the result of it. So KCEX is an exchange, and they featured Roaring Kitty in their post on Friday. They stated this Friday, the Friday event challenge has arrived. Only keen eyes can find the path to the treasure. Which one is reaching the target? And they, of course, got Roar on here, got our logo, and boom. And the way that all of this just came to be about is one of our members started noticing that KCEX was not really getting that much posts, not much action on their X account. So he decided to just start a campaign. And again, this is the beauty of Roaring Kitty. Anybody could start a campaign, or, suggest things within the Telegram for what people to do. He started going full in, just started raiding, started shilling, started making posts daily to KCEX, and they finally saw it. And now we have an opportunity. Now this does not mean that we're on the exchange, but it definitely gives us an opportunity to be on this exchange. And the reason being, because again, I'm following the patterns. Like, this is the same thing that was done with Shiba Inu, guys. Before Shiba Inu started getting popping and getting on these different exchanges, these exchanges used to engage farm with the Shiba Inu army. And the more that the Shiba Inu army feed into it, a better result it ended up being for Shiba Inu, and it led to a eventual listing. And this is what our community is currently doing right now. Look at all this posts for Roaring Kitty. You got Roar, Roaring Kitty, Roar, Roar, Roar. Like, we have all these different people coming in and just rating and shilling. And as we start to get more and more, look at all this. As we start to get more and more people getting involved and getting engaged with the community by doing just simple tasks, this is what I mean by taking the control. Like, people are so used to just buying a token that is dev led, and they're just sitting in the passenger seat, and they just let the dev take them to whatever town that they're going to, 10 buck to, and all the way back, just for them not to make money. Like Roaring Kitty, like I mentioned, it gives you the power to actually make money in this crypto market. But the only caveat to that is that you have to be active. We've seen this happen with the SPX 6900. SPX 6900, their members understand the value of rating, the shilling, making the post, telling family and friends. And this is how we saw SPX 6900 reach over $2 billion worth of market cap. only because their holders believe. Now, I believe we have the believing aspect as far as like the diamond handlers within Roaring Kitty, because we do not have a chart like this if we don't have any believers. Now, the chart in itself is extremely bullish. It looks extremely bullish versus all these other charts that you tend to see in the market. So we are doing a phenomenal job as far as believing. Now, the next aspect of it is the rating and shilling. Because one thing, this is what you got to understand. When you rate and shill, what it produced in the background, stuff that you don't see visibly right then and there, it produced that, hey, one, we have a strong community, which this is what exchanges like to see, because they're going to be engaged farming and they want their numbers up. So they tend to go, after the loudest community. And the second thing too, it's also marketing for us, guys, because these exchanges have a bigger account than us. So once they start engaging with our raids and shields and doing stuff like that, it's gonna only open up for more members to being able to see Roaring Kitty, know about Roaring Kitty, and coming in. And as we add more holders, and as more holders start to raid and shield, then this is when we start seeing that compounding effect, guys. And again, this is a textbook play from what Shiba Inu did, like from what the army did. Like, we're not reinventing the wheel here, rating and shilling, making posts, being loud, being the loudest community. And again, this is the result of it. We get a random, you know, uh, exchange start mentioning us. Now, with their follower counts, people are going to be wondering, like, who the heck is Aurora? And with that is going to eventually lead into some positive momentum. So big shout out to the community. I at least wanted to make this video so that way you guys could know the importance of rating and shilling. Make a daily post, tell a family member about it. Like, it's really not that hard. Because one thing about it in crypto, we would scream to the top of the lung, don't put your money in the exchange. It's not your, not your keys, not your tokens. Yes, that is true. Not your keys, not your tokens. But the same thing could be said with tokens that you invest in. If it's led by someone else, guys, after you make your initial purchase, you have no recourse of action that you could take to be able to impact the token in a positive way. Because again, if the devs holding a large bag of token, and best believe any pump that you're going to see is going to be met by sell off. So again, Roaring Kitty, it's changing or really going back into the decentralized mode. It is one of the um, purest decentralized token that's currently out there. And to even piggyback off of that, and I'm just gonna end the video with this, is Roaring Kitty is having its NFT launch for Solana. So Solana NFTs, that's gonna also be more liquidity on Solana. And currently right now we are voting on the launch date within the community on the Telegram. So again, true form of decentralization. The community decides for that. But I'm excited though, guys, about the overall future of Roar. I'm excited about the path that we are taking together as a community. So Roar to billions. Billions must roar. Peace!